All right, yeah, we on. So, a shalom akim.
Shalom.
Well, first of all, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to you, fellow akim out there pushing out this word in true sincerity. All right, and then Brother Khanak.
Abaya.
Yeah, we want to come to you and do a quick video just about the current events that have been happening around the market of beasts and Esau's system, and how Jake is going to be a pivotal part of Esau pushing out his new world order. He's going to use Jake. He's going to use you Israelites in real affluent positions of power, like you rappers and entertainers, which those are not our leaders. Okay, those are not our leaders. Our leaders are starting from the apostles and elders on down. Okay, so he's going to use you you top mega pastors. Okay, he's going to use you entertainers, and we're seeing that. Just as Kanye West, he was with Trump, okay, supporting Trump, and he's just going to galvanize more Jakes, more Israelites to feed into this system. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, this is Isaiah 9:16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Yeah, the leaders of this people. Who are leaders of this people? It tells you in Isaiah the 3rd chapter that women rule over us, and children are oppressors, and women rule over us. Those are our leaders. So they're going to use, the woman's going to be a big part of it too.
That's right. That's right.
Taking that chip.
That's right.
Okay. So our leaders are causing Jake as a whole to go err from what way? The way of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right, bro. Back into the scripture. And they that are led of them are destroyed.
Yeah, they that are led of them are destroyed. The scripture, if two, Salaki, how's it go? Said if they be led, if the blind lead the blind, both of them shall fall into a ditch. And that's what we have. We have the blind leading the blind. Okay, the only ones whose eyes are open are the prophets.
Judah 14:2. Salaki, Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Yeah, the gates are where were the gates at? The gates were in the front of the city. And who are at the gate was the leaders.
That's right. That's right.
All right, the leaders will have the discernment. Who are they going to let inside the town, let inside the city? Okay, so they had to have high levels of discernment. But our leaders now, okay, especially Judah, because Judah's the head tribe, they're totally all messed up.
That's right.
They don't know what the hell is going on. First of all, the scriptures say a gift destroys the heart, and our people, they have took bribes. So the so-called white man gives them these money, fake money, FRNs.
That's right.
Okay, the illusion of glory, the illusion of wealth.
Yeah.
And what do? They pervert judgment.
That's what.
Okay, so Esau's going to use Jake to pervert Jake. Okay. That's right. Is that it on that?
End it.
Okay.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Yeah, the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Oh, can you get Jeremiah 5 and 20? Is it 26?
All right.
Yeah, man. You know, Esau, he's gonna use you Israelites to push his mark of the beast. Okay, he's gonna use the woman. Okay, he's gonna use your children. Okay, he's gonna use entertainers. He's gonna use people in the sports world. He's gonna use people in the scientific world. He's gonna use Jake everywhere, man.
Yeah. Anybody that's esteemed within our per se society or culture, man, they're gonna be the culprits. Esau's gonna utilize them to spearhead the microchip, man. And who would be better than a puppet such as Jay-Z or TD Jakes or LeBron James? Because at the end of the day, they want to continue to thrive in this society.
Right.
They don't give a damn about y'all, man.
Right, right. Yep.
And Jeremiah 5:26, for among my people are found wicked men.
Yeah, for among my people are found wicked men, the Israelites. Okay, because this book is only for the Israelites. So that's why we always go out and we tell you about the 2/3. The 2/3, they're going to take the chip. They're actually going to take the chip. You'll be like, damn, how could you take the chip? But you got to understand that the prophecy has to come to pass.
That's right.
So 2/3 of our people, they can't get this word, Isaiah 6 and 9. The Most High, he has blinded them.
That's right.
So if they're being blinded, they're gonna go on the way of Cain. Okay.
That's right. Then lay wait as he that setteth snares.
Yeah, they lay wait as he that set up snares. What's a snare? A trap.
That's right.
So a lot of times when Jake gets trapped up in community, what happens? Who's setting the trap? It's Jake setting the trap. Okay, the gangs. Okay, women. Okay, they set the trap to what? To cause Jake to fall.
God.
Okay, and Esau, he's the catalyst of it.
That's right.
He's the one who sends him out. He's the master, so to speak.
That's right.
All right. What is that? John 8:44.
Get that. This is John 8:44, and it states, "Ye are of your father the devil."
Who's the devil? The so-called white man.
That's right.
So ye are of your father the devil. And okay, so what are some of the characteristics of a devil? Go ahead.
"And the lust of your father ye will do.
Mm-hmm.
He was a murderer from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and abode not in the truth,
Mm-hmm.
because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it."
Yes. So you are going to be just as your father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to serve somebody. That's guaranteed. It's either you're going to serve the Heavenly Father or you're going to serve Satan. Okay, so there's only one way. It's only one way. Basically, you can't serve the Most High and Mammon.
That's right.
And you, Jakes, have been serving the so-called white man. So you're going to do the so-called white man's lust.
Right.
And what is his lust? John 10:10, where it says, "The thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy."
That's right.
So that's what the thief is doing. That's what the so-called white man's here to do. But he's gonna package it like he's helping you.
That's right.
You know, he's gonna package it like he's for your well-being. He's for your family, your community. The whole time, he's looking to kill you. He's looking to destroy you.
That's right.
And you're gonna be trapped up into that same trap. Okay.
Right. Because at the end of the day, Jake is preventing Esau from the birthright. Now,
Right.
we know spiritually it's set up for the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, to receive the birthright. All right. Once prophecies are fulfilled, because we understand that that birthright is actually going into the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
But Esau, being carnal, he believes, okay, if we eradicate this entire nation,
Mm-hmm.
then we would get the birthright back, because it was once, given to us anyway. Well, it was almost mine.
Right.
But you, being carnal, you sold it.
Right. Yeah.
But it was all set up in the spirit.
All set up in the spirit.
All right, this is John 10:10. "The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy.
Mm-hmm.
I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly."
Yeah, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. So Esau, you're pretty much going to become a spiritual Edomite.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to embody being an Edomite. And what is that? It's killing, stealing, and destroying.
That's right.
Because when you go and you package that, when you go and push that chip to our people, it's going to be the illusion like, look, the society's broken down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take this chip, you can get food. Okay, we're going to give you housing.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to give you education.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to throw out them keywords that play on your heart.
That's right.
Esau knows how to do that. He knows how to play on the heartstrings of you Israelites. And he's going to use other Israelites, okay, to push that.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, bro, 2 Corinthians 2:11, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices."
Yeah, we're not ignorant of his devices. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemashai, is opening us up to know who the devil is. First and foremost, who the enemy is. See, Jay doesn't know that the so-called white man's enemy, even though the so-called white man's killing him.
That's right.
Saying all type of things. I mean, he's being exposed. You would think, like, damn, Jake will wake up. Esau's being exposed, but he's not going to wake up.
Right. Because Jake is literally sleepwalking, man. Jake don't give a damn. Why? Because he's not spiritual. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jake is only concerned about attaining the American dream,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's through black culture or
Right.
whether it's through the indoctrination of Esau. He don't give a fuck. As long as trouble is not at his doorstep.
Right, exactly.
He don't
That's
give
it.
a damn, man.
That's exactly what it is.
He don't give a
Yep.
damn.
If it's not affecting your family per se,
That's right.
or your pockets per se, you don't give a goddamn what goes on. That's why Jake is going to accept transhumanism.
That's right.
Jake's going to accept the mark of the beast. Jake's going to accept this new system. It's
Mhm.
because what John 3 said. What is John 3? It says that men love darkness rather than light.
That's right.
Okay, so they're gonna love that world where you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Mhm.
Nobody can judge you.
That's right.
All right, you can, if you want to be a robot, if you want to be a man one day, you want to be a woman one day,
Mhm.
they're gonna be totally into it.
That's right.
Well, we was watching that video with Quavo. He pretty much, that video was him waking up as a robot.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
so Jake is in that. You know, it's cool. It's cool.
Right.
You know, I had a sister a while back when I came into the truth. and she didn't believe me. But then she like years back, she sent me with an article about the chip. She's like, yeah, it's cool. Like what you were saying was right, but she said it was cool. So that's the mind frame of Jake. They gonna, you know, the women, they gonna chip their kids.
Yeah.
You know, they gonna chip the man that they with. That's simple.
That's right.
He gonna get chipped.
That's right.
Okay.
And women lack faith. All right. And when those dire hunger start, you know what I'm saying, getting within their mindset and seeing their kids in the corner crying instead of praying, what they're gonna do? They're gonna run to their spiritual father Esau, man. All right. Hey, bro, you made a strong comment. You stated that basically about Jake, how, you know, they don't want to, you know, lead the society per se. All right. So this is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And 2/3 of our people will worship the image of the beast, meaning they will continue to participate within this system, man. Because why? They do not want to go without.
Right, exactly, and that's the same thing that happened during the time of Exodus.
That's right.
What happened? Jake saw all these different miracles. The Most High save them, and they complain and say, "Hey, Moses, why you bring us out here, man? You wanted to kill us. Let's go back to Egypt.
That's right.
Let's go back to Egypt where they had fish, they had cucumbers." Where the scriptures say that is Jacob a homeborn slave?
That's right.
Why is he spoiled? Because Jake is comfortable. 2/3 are comfortable in their situation of being a slave. They're okay begging a so-called white man for scraps off the ground. They're okay living in a 400 square foot apartment. Okay, with all type of marital problems, with all type of family problems, with all type of health problems.
That's right.
Okay.
Or having birth certificates and driver license, something that staples you in this society as a slave.
Right. As long as Jake can commit adultery, as long as Jake can get drunk, as long as Jake can do drugs, they're okay, man. They're okay in this society. That's why the Most High this time he ain't gonna deliver you. He's gonna destroy you. Okay. You had a precept. I had a.
Okay. You had brother. Right now, bro, you went away.
You went away? Yeah. It'll come through the spirit.
Yeah, okay. I wish you got you want that to push my feet.
Yeah. Baba Kashar.
Okay. Let's get that.
Yeah, because I was meditating on how you know, like during elections or certain advertisements. Well, who do they use? Do they use the average everyday Negro on the street? No. They use Jake that's in high positions, that Esau gave them power. Because if you gotta understand, if Jake is out in the forefront and you know about him via the TV screen, via social media, Esau's behind that, man. And Esau's dictating what's coming out and what's not coming out. He's controlling the narrative. So he's gonna control the narrative when it comes to pushing out his new world order. And he's gonna have Israelites that's gonna be totally with his program. Totally with his program, man. It's straight up sellouts. Okay, just as in a time we're gonna read in a book of Maccabees.
No, boy, I went to the wrong application.
Well, you know what? Here go this one. That one right there. That's good. And then from there.
All right, this is First Maccabees 1:11. And it states, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
Now, when you read up, it's talking about when it's talking about Alexander the Greek creep, and when his kingdom was ended and his four generals start ruling.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And it says wickedness increased.
That's right.
In the planet Earth. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant."
This is Israelites, wicked men. We read that in Jeremiah the 5th chapter. It says, "From among my people are found wicked men."
That's right.
So you had wicked men, okay, in the nation of Israel during that time.
Kind, bro.
Go ahead.
With the heathen that are round about us.
Well, that's in the law. We're not supposed to make covenants with the heathen.
That's right.
That's in the law. So they totally disregarded the law.
That's right.
All right, and that's the reason why Jake goes into captivity, where it says, "My people have gone into captivity because they have no knowledge."
That's right.
Knowledge of what? Knowledge of the Bible, knowledge of the Heavenly Father, what pleases Him and what displeases Him. They totally disregard all those things.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For since we depart from them, we have had much sorrow.
Yeah, because you supposed to follow the law. You're being wicked. The Most High gonna jack you up.
Yeah.
But if you follow the customs of the other nations, Other nations, they eat whatever they want to eat. They do whatever they want to do. They don't get jacked up.
No,
because they're not under the law.
that's right.
So now Jake's eyes, they're like, oh man, this is like, oh, I can do wickedness. Nothing happens. They're prospering. The wicked is prospering. That's right. What is that? It talks about in Proverbs. What you about to get?
I'll get that for you.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
All right, Amos 3:1. Hear this word that Yahweh have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. All right. And like the brother said, the reason why Jake receives high blood pressure from eating pork, why? Because they're under the law. Okay. We receive the law, statutes, and the commandments, or high cholesterol when you eat certain food. Because like the brother said, these other nations, they're not judged based on that. They never received the law. Now, true enough, we know Esau made a covenant with the law by saying this was his Bible, so on and so forth. So those curses will be attached to him beginning at the end of his rulership. And also, mainly, he's going to be overwhelmed with the curses once we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay.
Yeah, I got something real quick. This is Proverbs 12:26. It says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor,
right?
But the way of the wicked seduceth them.
Right. So who is the righteous? The righteous are the Israelites. And at this time frame, well, no, the righteous actually are the Israelites. But at this time frame, it's the elect. And it states the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. What separates the nation of Israel from these other nations? All right. Hey, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what made our nation a holy people. Now, what separates the 2/3 from the 1/3? Okay, the Holy Spirit. Right. All right. All right. So Proverbs 12:26, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor of Israelites, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. Okay. And so who are the wicked? The wicked are these Edomites. So Esau is he has the image, okay, which goes back to the pagan Roman Empire, which is likened to the fashion of this world, man. So our people are seduced, okay, based on trying to upgrade themselves within this system.
Gone.
All right. You want me to go back to
go back to Maccabees.
Hey, Shalom, Elder.
Shalom.
Shalom,
Okay, come on.
All right. This is back in First Maccabees 1:11.
Gun, 1:11.
All right. It states, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Yeah, and you're going to have Jake that's going to be participant with Esau to push out this newer order.
That's right.
You know, and they're going to be the main spearhead. What Jake is the salt of the earth. When they want something to be pushed in the middle in the planet Earth, who do they call on? Who's very influential?
That's right.
It's not Esau. Esau's not influential. He got to use the Israelite.
That's right.
He's behind the scenes, of course. He's the one who's funding it. He has the money.
Yeah.
Okay, and he has a platform to do so. But what do? They get an Israelite.
That's right.
They get an Israelite. Okay, these are the new shoes you're gonna put on.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, we'll give you $100 million, but look, we're gonna make $2 billion off of you.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. That's why you see Jake, especially with these entertainers dressing crazy, carrying man purses and wearing leggings and shit like that. Because like the brother is saying, hey, based on that fact, Esau knows that Jake is influential. So if you're doing that on a smaller scale, such as clothing, such as promoting drug use, and which is a larger scale, and also promoting adultery, why not push the trip? Why not push the chip spearhead Jake?
Because Jake makes everything look cool. Okay, right. Jake makes everything look cool. So and we're natural leaders. Okay, because look, when you look at it, the other nations, they were created to be servants.
That's right.
Okay, so they're either going to supposed to serve Jacob or Esau. Those are the only two people they're supposed to serve, Jacob and Esau. Right now, they're under the hands of the wicked ruler of the earth, Esau. So they're already naturally inclined to do what we do when we do dances, when we wear the clothing, black culture.
That's right.
So to speak, black, Hispanic, and Native American culture that has pushed out through the whole planet Earth. Now it has a wicked vibration to it now, okay, because Jake's wicked, okay, but that's how Esau, he's going to use Jake's culture to push out his New World Order, man.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
We go to 41.
All right, this is First Maccabees 1:41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
Yeah, you see, that's the New World Order.
That's right.
All should be one people, and that's a society that we're entering into right now, where they're going to crash all these world governments, and they're going to bring out one rule, one ruler, one government rule. Okay, they rule them all. All right, and that's put on their dollar bills. That's put in different symbolisms that they have. Georgia Guidestone. They have all these different things that to signify that their New World Order is going to come to pass. Okay, and they're going to use what? Order out of chaos. So that's when people are going to be more willing to do something out of their comfort zone. It's when they're hungry, people have died around them. That's right. That's right. When they're in a state of emergency. So Esau's using that. Okay, and he's going to use that, and he's going to use wicked Israelites that's going to be tuned in, locked into Esau society. That sellouts, because you have a lot of sellouts now. A lot of sellouts. Jake will sell out for just a little bit of money. Jake will sell out for some likes on Instagram. That's right. Not even money. That's right. Not even a better situation. So how much more when Esau's going to give you a chip and he has the power to tap on the computer? You got $3 billion. That's right. You're gonna do whatever. You're gonna do with anything. Look at our women. Our women, they'll trick off what, $50, $40 to get. Oh, I gotta get this for my baby. So they'll do anything for money for so-called their babies, their children. So that right there already is going to show you that a lot of Israelites are going to take that chip. Okay.
I got a quick one, bro. Hey, this is Genesis 11:4. I just get to the point. And they said, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach into heaven, and let
Tower of Babel."
That's right. That's right. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And Yahweh came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men build. And Yahweh said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
Yep. Because you got all these nations with all these different beliefs, all these different gods coming together. This is an amalgamation of wickedness.
That's right.
And that's Babel, which is we're in that time now. We're reincarnated in that time right now. That's right. So to speak. And that's America. Right. So you have all these different nations coming together, making covenants with each other to be one people. Right. Okay.
The same thing Antiochus did.
The same thing.
Where did he get the blueprint from?
Exactly. It's the same thing. He got it back from here and during the time of the Tower of Babel.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Verse 7. Go to, let us go down and Salakia. Go to, let us go down and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
Yeah, and that's a roadblock of coming together. It's language. But Esau, he got the technology to do away with that, man. He's gonna bring that chip. He's gonna have a voice analyzer. He already has applications on your phone to where you can do like video calling in a different language, and it's gonna translate it real time. So he already works on those type of things. You know what I mean? So his New World Order that he has, he believes that he's going to be successful in it. And the way that it's going, the Most High is deceiving him to make him think that it's going to be successful.
That's right.
Because he is going to be successful to a certain degree. Where it says that in Job, the 5th chapter, when they are eating. That's right. You know? That's right. That Maccabees. Yeah, Maccabees 41. I don't know if we finished it.
We can read it again.
Yeah. Verse 41. Just read down a couple verses.
All right. This is back in First Maccabees. I'm gonna start at verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
So a lot of these heathens, they're just going to take the chip. They don't have what they when they come to America, they cast off their gods.
That's right.
And what do? They chase the American dream, money. So they're not even in the equation. Okay, we're speaking to the Israelites, and it's going to go about that in the next verse. Go ahead.
Yea, many also of the Israelites.
Many of the Israelites did it.
That's right.
So you're going to have the same thing that was happening back then, which was the new order.
That's right.
He was trying to Antiochus, the Greek. He was trying to implement the newer order.
That's right.
During that time.
Yeah.
All right, and the Most High, he crushed it.
That's right.
So now they have the power now again, and they have the technology. Okay, they have the technology. So now they're going to try to do it again.
Okay.
And at that time, and at the same time, when they try to do it again, you have a lot of what? Can you read that first part again?
Yeah. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented.
They consented. They agreed to it.
That's right.
So even though how bizarre it's going to sound,
yeah,
they actually put an incision in your hand,
yeah,
or put a chip in your head,
right?
All right, because you got Jake that can't use their legs. So like, look, we can put a chip in your head,
right,
and now you can walk. You think Jake ain't gonna do that, or
right,
you've been blind? We can put a chip in you, and you can get your eyes back. You think they're not gonna do that?
That's right, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna do that.
Hey, that's what the movie, I don't know if you've seen it, brother, but Upgrade was about.
No, I didn't see that.
It was about a guy, I don't want to give up the movie, but basically, he became paralyzed. And so in order to, attain what he once lost, he received a microchip.
Yeah. So they put it out in the movies, man, or Avatar. The dude, he was doing all that in hope that he'll get his legs back, so to speak.
See?
And they had the technology during that time to give you your legs back. It's easy, but you have to have a lot of money.
Right.
You have to have a lot of money. So it's the same thing with the chip, man.
That's right.
And they're gonna package it in a way. Because you gotta package things with Jake.
That's right.
Okay, you gotta put some chicken in there, some beer. Yeah,
you're right though.
You gotta put some food and shit in there,
Newports,
Yeah. Okay, you probably get a pound of weed.
Right. And they're gonna make it affordable, man, because they know, the elite knows that if Jake receives the mark of the beast, it's over. Why? Because they have made the elite their god. Their gods. All right, this is back in verse 43. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
Yeah, they totally cast off the law. Go ahead.
For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange law of the land.
Yeah, the strange law of the land. And what does Jake always say in the Christian church?
Please,
Romans, the 13th chapter.
Oh, yes.
You got to follow the law of the land.
Yup. God.
You got to follow the law of the land. So, hey, man, we're in that time.
That's right.
So don't be surprised when you see your next big entertainer or somebody that they're pushing out in the airwaves, pushing these strange doctrines.
That's
man.
right.
These strange philosophies.
That's right, bro.
Okay, pushing out the doctrine of the devil, so to speak. Okay. I mean, that was it on that. Unless you have some other, some other scriptures, man. You wanted to say something.
Hey, no, beautiful, man. Hey, Lord willing, man, y'all keep the faith up, bros. As of course, when things get closer to the finish line, everything becomes intense as well, man. And also with that being said, your spiritual senses need to be heightened, man. You need to be aware. Hey, pray more. Fast more. Fellowship. Just stay active in the truth every day to continue to build up your spiritual character.
John. Hey, and with that, man, we want to give all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone, and peace and blessings to you, fellow. I came out there pushing out this word and truth, sincerity. Shalom.
Hey, shalom, my king.